Great, so our craft today will help us remember about these plagues, these terrible signs that God sent to show Egypt and Pharaoh that God was the one who was really in charge. So our sheet should look something like this, and your first job is to colour it in. So colour in the pictures of the plagues in this circle, colour in Pharaoh, colour in Moses. Maybe you can colour in some of the palace behind it. Maybe some of you are really good at drawing. You can imagine you're in a king's palace. Once you've coloured it in, our next job is to cut out both of these circles. So you end up with two circles. So let's do that. Let's do some cutting. Cut, cut, cut. So you cut out your two circles. So you have one circle, it's like this, and the other circle looks like this. So with the circle with Pharaoh and Moses, you then got this funny grey shape. You also need to cut that out. So cut that out nice and carefully. And cut it out. So then you've got a circle with a bite taken out of it. Okay? Then, if you look in the middle of the circles, you can see a very little cross in the middle of that circle and right in the middle of that circle too. So what you do is you put the funny shaped circle in front of the other circle, and where there's the cross in the middle, you can either get a pencil or if you've got the split pin ready and push it through the hole. You might need to get your mum or dad to give you a little hand with that because you might have to be careful because it's a bit sharp. But what you do is you make a hole in that middle bit, and if you've got a split pin, you can put the split pin straight into it. Now I don't have a split pin, and if you don't have a split pin at home either, you can do is just use a normal pin and push that through, and then put some blue tack on the back just to keep it safe so you don't spike yourself. And then what you can do is you can spin round the part at the back and it fills in the speech bubble, and we can see each of the plagues, each of the signs that God did to Egypt and that Moses warned Pharaoh about. And every time Moses asks, will you let God's people go? And Pharaoh says, no. So not the blood, not the frogs, not the gnats, not the flies. And every time Pharaoh says no. So we can use this craft to remember what happened in our story in Exodus today.